After a couple years using Linux, I finally feel like I can control my computer in a quite personalized way, and I feel like I can use it very well now, very fast and very customized to my own needs. Probably start using Linux, I think it was during secondary school, and I tried a few different distros, and I ended up by coming back to Windows because I never knew how to use them properly, and I would always have some kind of problem that I wouldn't feel like passing throughout the learning curve to fix. So I would just come back to Windows because I knew how to use it. But after a good time using Linux distros, I feel like I couldn't use Windows anymore because it feels so slow. So that's me on Hyprland. That's this kind of environment that you can download on Linux distros generally. So I really like Hyperland because it feels fast and you can customize it in a lot of ways. It feels very nice. There's this like preview video of some kind of distro, and yeah, that's exactly how it is. Like it's quite simple, but it looks very different from most of things. This guide configuration, some terminals. You can open terminals with binding the dynamic tile in your screen, so nothing will like float in your screen like Windows or Mac. It always like by most of the space. So if you have a like small screen like a laptop, or even if you have a big screen, a monitor, it's good to organize yourself better. So yeah, you can like change between workspaces dynamically quite fast. You can even like make your screen float like this. I have some window rules to make some windows float. For example, I have this subtitle window page. It works for grabbing subtitles from MPV files, and it's a window that floats because I want it to be over other windows and I want to be transparent so I can see what's in the back. And this is just a Brave window, but in server, kind of local host server, and I made the configuration for it to float that way. Uh, yeah, maybe I can show you here like codes even. Um, yeah, that's my Nix configuration so far. It's not as big as some people have, but it has a lot of stuff now. And well, that's the Brave configuration. So this window has this class here, because whenever I open the subtitle tool page, I can give this hyperctl command, and if I go check in here, the class is this class is because it's the class that Brave gave to this app. So I just grab this number and put the specific size, that's the size that it has, and specific position, that's this position here, because it can cover the top bar in my way by here. It has 0.7 of opacity, no border, no blur. I think those options actually don't work very well. Anyway, I like how it works. I have a lot of other window rules as well. I have one for wallpaper selector. That's quite fun. Like you can preview a lot of wallpapers that I have here. There's a lot of anime wallpapers. There's even script that like selects wallpaper randomly because there's 200 of them. There's a T480 one. That's my ThinkPad model. Quite like this one. So yeah, he also changed the colors. Change the colors of VS Code here. So I really feel like I can use it quite dynamically and quite fast. I really like the workspace thing. I can change either using my super plus 1 2 3 4 5 now, or use my mouse here, though that's quite inefficient. I can just use the keys or use even my trackpads. I can change like this. I have other apps here. I have my Obsidian that I've been working on recently. It just grabs logs. So far, that's what I mostly use it for. Because I have logs of tracks time that I spent studying daily, and I have some other like handle notes. That's wrong. I don't know what's happening here. That's a bit wrong. It should be log. Yep. Better now. And yeah, some like orphan notes. I was searching for bike brands, and there are some just thoughts that I have. Some thoughts about money. It's just Japanese stuff. And yeah, I really like this app. I've been learning how to use it. It's quite of a fun app to take notes. You can just like plus is down that this is a note about a video recording, something like this. Then I can like create use my template here and just put the title, time. Then I can write below this. It's fun. I can like add headings, kind of. That's all. You can tag it to relate it to another notes. Really like me using this app. I have also Anki here. I really like Anki, and I have a problem here with Anki. I need to fix this deck. Anki is just a flashcards app you use to memorize stuff. I'm trying to memorize the Japanese prefectures that are here. So, but this deck has kind of a problem. What I have is I want to see the map. In the back, I want the name of the place. The stereotype. I need to remember all this information, if just by seeing the map. So over time, I will like relate the name to this information, and I will eventually remember what each place in Japan has a stereotype of. Though this note is quite big, so it's quite hard to remember. I'll probably like reduce it to make it more focused. Just 1 or 2 things about them. I could just put like people friendly. That's quite very general. No, even that's very general as well. I could just put drive like maniacs, sunny, and like Yumebashi. I could just put that. I'll probably change this note. Just put that. I'll actually do that like right now. Like, yeah, I can just put like that works better. Easier to remember. So the problem is this deck, cause I have the cards here, and well, it generates other kind of cards as well. But I don't want these cards. Oh, that's pretty much the same thing this season. Just have that question marker. Yeah, I don't want this question marker, so I'll just remove this card type. Yep. Now it's better. And there's also some notes here that I don't want. Yeah, those notes. Like, they're just the regions. Because I'm focusing on the prefectures themselves more than the regions. But I might leave them because I might start them later. Yeah, so yeah, that's cool. Akayama, Yamatashi. Yeah, that works for me. So yeah, that's what I wanted to fix, and meanwhile like showcasing how I use my computer in my daily life. I really like using Nix OS. It's my distro here, so I can like fast fetch it without configuration. So yeah, it's Hyprland, Nix OS, Linux. Just turn on my computer. I'm using Hyprland, as you say, using Wayland, GTK. I never really thought GTK or Breeze. Breeze is the one from KDA Plasma. That's where the cursor comes from. Right? That's a quite fun cursor. I quite like it. Like, this description is it's pretty. I like it. I really like it. So turn off fonts. Never really changed that. My CPU, it's the 4-core Intel 5A generation standard in T480 ThinkPads. It's not a very good CPU, but it works fairly well for what I'm doing here. Yes, GPU is the same thing. It's not that good. It really mess up with like video processing because I use MPG. Don't remember the package name, but it processes videos and it really sucks if this GPU is really slow. I have 16 gigs of RAM. Swaps disabled because of the RAM handles it. My disk is almost full because Nix really uses a lot of memory, and I would also like to download a lot of stuff. But I'll try to clean it later. Maybe even I might like upgrade it later to a better, bigger disk, because that's not a lot. That's just 240. It's very few gigs. Yeah, that's just my IP. Oh no, my IP address. And yeah, the cool thing about ThinkPads, they have 2 batteries. So yeah, I might also buy another battery so I can like change them midway and have more time, because it uncharges quite fast. I have the preview here. Yeah, just 2 hours if I keep using the way I am now. But if I watch some video on MPV, for example, I have some anime downloaded here in MPV. If I start to watch it, it uncharges like 1 hour or even less than that. So, but yeah, I really like the way I'm using it right now. It feels fast, and I recommend that anyone to try Hyprland and try even more Hyprland than Nixos, because I really like Nixos, but it bothers me sometimes because of how the menu work, how the configuration works. Because you need to use a lot of commands every time you want to change something. If you use arc something, you can just change it, task that. I think it's slightly faster, but slightly less reliable as well. Nix is very reliable because you have the versions. You can go back a version if something goes wrong. Nothing never goes wrong, but it's very reliable in that sense. So I really like this distro. It works very well for me. I've been like use that for the past couple years, and yeah, it feels very customized. And it seems like a lot, but it's easy to like deal with this configuration. Like this section, for example, is just apps. I need to actually change it because I have Zen browser here, for example. I don't really like to use it, so I have here and here Zen browser. Oh, that's not what I want. Yeah, that's what I want. Well, now it kind. Oh yeah. Yeah, I think that's right. And I can sudo nixos rebuild switch, so we'll like kind of uninstall Zen browser because I haven't been using it. I just use Firefox most of the time. I like Firefox. Works fairly well for me. Firefox has its problems as well, but I use Firefox on my phone. Use Firefox here. I have the school colors. I would like to remove this bar here, but I can mess with the configurations, but it doesn't work that well, so just leave it. If you do F11, it kind of goes. I would like to have this option when I'm in window mode. I don't. So yeah, fuck it. Yes, it's switching. Yeah, that's the thing. If you were in Arc, you would uninstall it very fast. So I'm waiting for Nexus does the job. Nexus the job and uninstalling Zen browser. It's taking a while, and just gotta wait. There's nothing that I can do with why it does it. But I think it's also like fixing other configuration that I put before and I hadn't sweet. So now Zen browser should be installed. Yeah, I don't have it anymore. Though the configuration, I think it's still alive. You can maybe see it here. I can't really see it here. Maybe it isn't. I don't know. I think they put the reconfig another file. It's not the system file. Because if I go Firefox, there's no Firefox here. It was in the local file. Cache file. Yeah, cache file. That's where it is. Zen. It's the config still here. But yeah, it's just few bytes, few megabytes. So it's not really worth it. Remove it. If I want to download it again, it's still here. So yeah, that's how I use my PC. That's pretty much how it is.